There's a killer in the streets of Tampa this morning. One of the worst I've seen yet. He doesn't discriminate. Race, color, creed matters not to him. Sex, male or female, from 8 to 80. It doesn't matter. I talked with a young man yesterday that had one leg. And I asked him what happened to him, because I saw some really horrifying scars on his arm and on his hand. He said that they found a sore on his leg that wouldn't heal. Eventually they had to take his leg off. I asked him, I said, is that what those other sores are? Is that where they came from? He looked at me and he told me no. He says when he smokes spice, he bites himself. These were some of the worst scars I've seen on a person's body in a very long time. And for a person to bite themselves that hard, it looked like it would have been the equivalent of taking a claw hammer, drawing back, and coming down on your hand with all your might. The hand, the fingers look like someone tried to cut them off. I've seen people on the street walking and then they start to fight with someone that isn't there. They fall down and regurgitate all over themselves and begin to play in it like a little kid playing in the mud. And they get up and go and smoke some more. I've seen guys standing against a wall and they lean almost all the way down to the ground and they're asleep, but it almost looked like they're on heroin or something. Our guys will lean with that heroin lean, but it's not heroin, they're on spice. And they'll come out of that nod and just walk to and fro aimlessly as if they're looking for something and they can't figure out where it is. I've seen guys smoke it and they walk up to every pole, every tree in the area and kiss the pole or the tree as if they're kissing their very best girlfriend. I've seen people do all kinds of, some would say hilarious things when they smoke this stuff, but very, very abnormal things. But people also are dying. I talked to a paramedic a couple of days ago that told me that between the Marion Transit Center and the Salvation Army, they go on an average of 10 spice calls a day. Now, that's only about a 3 or 4 block area. I know for a fact that in this past week, about 4 people have died, lost their life, OD'd, and no one could bring them back. And it appeared to me that no one was doing anything to stop this stuff. The sales of it, the reproduction of it, the way these people are dying out here on the streets, I'm more concerned about this stuff than I am a nuclear reactor in Tampa. It's crazy. It's ungodly to allow something of this devastation, this devastating ability to go unchecked. It is largely unknown about, unheard about, but I guarantee if it continues to go on the way that it's going, at the rate that it's going, 80 to 90% of the people in Tampa will have someone in their family to die because of this stuff. Whether it be someone killing them, trying to get money to support their habit, or someone dying from smoking it. I said 8 to 80, blind, crippling, crazy. I've seen little girls strung out on it. I've seen little boys strung out on it. With any drug out there, there comes sexual immorality, promiscuity, disease, and death. And to make it even worse, this is just a byproduct of what this stuff is doing. Homosexuality, murder, person being under the influence is unaware of reality. They don't know what they're doing. They're driven by a force much larger and much stronger than they are. They're powerless to do anything for themselves. And I know that for many of you it's hard, impossible to understand. And I hope that you never do, because in order that you understand what they're going through, you have to walk in their shoes. There are just some things that we need to stay ignorant to. We don't need to know what it's like to smoke it. We just need to know that it needs to be stopped. There are some things that we were just not supposed to experience, and this is one of those things. From the very pits of hell. And it is attacking and taking out God's children. This is my plea. If you know someone that's smoking spice, please talk to them. Even if you do nothing but say, hey, I love you and I need for you to stop. God loves you. He wants you to stop. Don't make them feel worse than what they do already. Don't talk noise to them. Don't push them. Don't talk bad to them. Because you'll only drive them further away. You need to draw them in. You need to make them feel comfortable in talking to you. You need to make them want help. I know I walked away from a crack cocaine habit. People tried to get me to stop for years and years. And that's what they did. They made me feel very, very low. Even offered me a rifle to kill myself with. But that's what you're doing, you're killing yourself. You want to die? No, take my gun. Blow your brains out. I wanted to die. I would have taken that gun and blown my brains out. But these people are dying in the streets. And we can help them. And we put aside our prejudices. Just reach out. In God's name I pray, and I ask you to help someone that can't help themselves. Thank you.